Ooh. Hi guys. Oh boy, this is really weird. I just want to spread a little bit of joy this weekend. Well, today because we know we're still waiting on how we're going back to school or if we're going back to school. Personally, I don't think we're going, but that's me. So today the books are here. Well, 99% of them. So from our t-shirt design contest and a t-shirt, we have raised a whopping $254. What? Okay. Thank a few people that has generously donated. I have a whole list. Okay. So we're going to start with Deb Barra. She actually has books at the school for us. And then there's Julie Crespo, Jessica Way, Tamara, my mom, Gloria Wood, and my sister, Anita, Katrina Clark, Jesse Gosto, the FSAS family, Delilah Baines, and Adam Sanchez. So that was all cute, wasn't it? Let's get right to the books. Let's go. So first up, Who's Who? An A to Disney's Who's Who? An A to Z Disney character book of Disney characters. Now, this book literally has every single one of them. So we're talking beautiful, right? Everybody from 101 Dalmatians to Zootopia, like this one. They come with little fast facts. And did you know? I have about 40 copies of these because they were from the book bank. So all I did was pay for shipping. So anybody wants to borrow, there are multiple copies of this. They're pretty thick. They're very interesting. You can use them with our older kids or the younger kids, and they can, do a Kahoot. There's the one. Everybody loves a Kahoot. Okay, next up. This one. Kiana Ford and the Field Trip Mix-Up. It's a chapter book. I love good chapter books, and they got pictures in it. Of course, because it's let me see, black and white pictures. And then we have the Green Lantern Legacy. I mean, you can see it's kind of fading out with the green, but it's the Green Lantern Legacy. So this is our Asian. It's a graphic novel. I really wanted to get a bunch of these, a lot of these for our older students because, you can't have picture books all the time. And we know how much I love my picture books. So P.S. B11, that's another older chapter book. What? I know. The Hazardous Tales, The Underground Abductor. So this, of course, is a graphic novel by our mentee, Ms. Harriet Tubman, also known as the Awesome Nurse, kick butt spy of the Union Army who burnt down plantations and built bridges. Yeah, her. We got, a lot of these are older. That's the Real Slam Dunk, which is about, of course, it's graphic. It's a chapter book. Jason Carter. Once Upon a Space Time. That's another good one, right? Yeah. More graphic novels. So I wanted to get some Ballerina Dreams. Look at this, From Orphan to Dancer. This is a step into reading, and it is about, oh God, look at the pictures in this. Look at the gorgeous. Look at the color in these pictures. What? Absolutely. What? These are gorgeous. So this one is about Michaela. She wants to be a dancer. She was an orphan in Africa, and now she's a ballerina. When the stars are scattered. Another graphic novel. Don't be intimidated by how big they are. I mean, they're interesting. If you do it chunk by chunk, you can do it for circle time. More graphic novels. I am a fan of them. Class Act, The New Kid. So 8th grader. We have a bunch of 8th graders here in our schools. And I like this one. You have been told he's always been told you have to work twice as hard to be just as good. Yeah, so this is his life, The New Kid. Okay. Here we go. Sophia Martinez, Big Dreams, Adventure, Big Dreams. So the Marigold Mess. These are STEM books. I like them. So look at the pictures. So they're bilingual. Some of the words are in Spanish. I would read them to you, but my Spanish is horrific, and I'm not even gonna lie. And Superman versus the Klan, another graphic novel, classic. So if you have kids that like comic books or cartoons, this is a great way to get them to read because they can compare the cartoon that they see on TV, like Teen Titans and stuff, to comic books. Even if, the comics, I like that you don't have to read the whole thing all at once. You can do like a couple of pages at a time. Like, see, chapter 1. Look at the color on that. And the girl, Claudette Colvin, refuses to move. Courageous kid of the civil rights movement. This is good for a guess who. So Claudette, if you don't know, she was part of the reason that Rosa Parks sat behind on that bus. Okay, so she was part of the court case, and you don't know a lot about her because when the court case ended, no one really talked to her, so she left, and she didn't want to talk to nobody either because all she was asking for was a little help. They all ignored her. Okay. Rosa's Big Boat Experiment. Another STEM book. Okay, so you can use this. It's a board. Well, it's not really a board book, but see, look at the pages. So teaches them about floating and non-floating. So you can definitely use this if you're going to do a project on STEM, floating, with things with floats, how to make your own boat. Yes, you are a teacher. You can do this. You just have to word it differently. So it's not like you're learning a new concept. You're just reinforcing a concept. See, Mama taught me that one. The sunflower experiment, especially if you're going to do sunflowers and plants and, well, my kids will be doing hydroponics next year. Ta-da! Parts of a plant. So all of these books are available for free to borrow, like a library. Remember to give them back when you're done with them. And I would love to hear how you use them. So here's one, Rosa and the Big Bridge Experiment. What can I say? More STEM. I went kind of wild with these because they were really cool. The Pizza Experiment. Fractions, math, following directions, life skill. See how I use that one? I know. Now, classic and absolutely one of my favorite books, Peter's Chair. Who does not love Peter's Chair? Huh? It's Peter's Chair. And yes, Home at Last. Here's another one. So this is an immigration story. So it's definitely for our babies, people adjusting. It's good for reading. Let me see, who is this one? Any kind of day, but it's a good time to read that. Solar Story. If you want to teach kids about how you can be a child and work and solve problems, this is it. How one community lives alongside the world's biggest solar plant. So apparently there are more books. So I might go digging for them. Energy Island, Green City, and Pedal Power. So it tells the how good it is to work along, how solar power helps instead of using fossil fuels, which is good for our peoples. That is an environmental justice issue. A Shelter in Our Car. So this is a book about hope and how mom lost her home and how they lived in a car and how they overcame that and how love kept them both together. So the drawings are gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the drawing. Look is the art on these. Look. Are they not beautiful? You can see the love in her mommy's face. Look, wait. See? This one. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. I got this last year. Well, not this book. I thought I was buying this book for my kids, and it was the gigantic book, which we would never gotten through. But this is about a boy in Africa who used ingenuity to solve their electricity problem. Texas. So you can use this to explain wind power, and you can even have the kids do a project on how they would use wind and alternative methods of lighting to solve electrical problems. Even if it's just like blowing a boat across the water to the steam table. I just read this one. If Dominican were a color, this is such a cute book. And the pictures, because I put on my YouTube page. Look, if Dominican were a color. So it talks about all of the different complexions and colors of Dominicans. A bike like Sergio's. Okay, so this is Reuben. No, that's Reuben right there. And, he's the only one without a bike, and he finds some money. So this is about making choices and doing the right thing. Yes, I know. And this one is Schoenberg builds a library. Now, for some odd reason, I got it in Spanish. I don't know how I did that. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, you can definitely, if you know any ELL students, they can definitely read it. It is here for them. And a storm called Katrina. So this is about the big Hurricane Katrina, seen from a child's point of view of what happened. Beautiful pictures. So this is another one good for climate change and helping people out. So those are the books that I got for children.